Hey everyone, welcome to a video for Epic Spell Wars of the Battle Wizards. Any games from this series will contain explicit content, gore, sexual content, violence, language, all the bad stuff that you're not supposed to like or enjoy. So if that stuff offends you, please turn off the video now. Again, there is a warning for awesome, mature content and profanity. Any of these videos in this series will have these. There's no way around it in showing off the content. Therefore, again, if this stuff offends you at any point or before you watch the video, please turn it off rather than complain about it. That is your final warning. Thank you. Bye. Hey everyone, it's Jason. Welcome to another Epic Spell Wars F-ingtastic Friends video. Alright, yeah, so this is mailer number 12, the final of season 1, as it was year 1, now we're changing them to seasons. So the skulls are on there. Of course we have Corey's little letter, which I'm not going to read through all of it, but again, it just mentions, that he's changing it to season instead of year, because, he's trouble getting them out every month. It's just fine. As long as you get 12 of them, and then I guess if you extend it over the course of like a year and a half versus 12 months, it gets you a little bit more time to make more of them. So we're going to get some definitely new stuff in here. And again, he kind of mentioned the same thing I've mentioned in some of the other videos, so if you do watch these and you're interested in them, if you have suggestions for things that can fit in a mailer of this size, I'm not going to flip it over because my address and stuff's on the back. Little components, extra things other than just cards. Leave them the suggestions, or the comments in your suggestions, or go to the epicspellwars.com website in their forum and let in there any ideas we can give Corey to help him out. Make his job a little bit easier. It'd be definitely nice. We've gotten stickers, air fresheners, CDs, coasters. I know CDs are a little bit harder to use. You can't do too many of them, so it starts costing a bunch. But anything else is kind of neat. So this one, we got little jacket buttons. Kind of neat. These probably aren't terribly expensive or hard to make. I got one with Corey, one with the middle finger, and one with Wizardo. So definitely fun. Kind of go with the satanic panic feel of like that wearing a sleeveless jean jacket. You can throw them on there. So those are, of course, our extra things. I was sort of disappointed when I saw these because I originally saw the circles. I thought they were pogs. And I'm like, oh, I would love some old school pogs. Maybe like a, stud spell slammer pog. I don't know how. I know the pogs are probably easy to make because they're just little cardboard circles. I don't know how hard a slammer would be. But yeah, a bunch of pogs for this game would be pretty crazy. Although if I wanted, I want more than like 3 or 4. I want like a bunch. But hey, maybe start them off in there if they get interesting. Hey, these are the exclusive fan-friendly ones, and then you have to go buy like a regular set later. Alright, so then the last thing we have in here is our brand new Wizard Champion. We have Lookings, the Wild Scouts, which he mentioned in the little letter about being a project that he didn't end up getting to or didn't succeed. Honestly, just by looking at this, it was very interesting. It's like almost a magical wilderness scouts type thing. I want to say Boy Scouts, but it's not accurate, especially since all these look like they're girls. It's like term would be Girl Scouts probably instead of Boy Scouts, but yes, definitely this is a girl, tall girl here. Looks like she talks or converses with a owl. We have the Kabuki Fencer girl down here. We have a pyromaniac character here. She has a magical hammer that has butterflies. We have like a cat girl, and then we have this guy cloaking an eyeball. So I don't know if that's just like a teacher or what, but it's very interesting to me. I would honestly love to see more of this. I even suggested in one of the comments here some like badge numbers and stuff. I said this would be if they do Epic Spell Wars set number like 7, 8, something like that. The spell crafting one is make it based off of these guys. Have it be like a wilderness themed thing. And like these are your, what, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 characters there. That could be your six of your 8 champions. For the set, and then like all the other cards are themed based on that. That'd be kind of a neat way if they have other artwork or illustrations based off this game. They could utilize that. Kind of like Hell High was based off high school. This could be based off like wilderness or camp scouts. Then we get familiar with them, which I'll pull this off so you can see it easier. The looking scouts. We'll zoom up a bit. We have Mr. Crumble, who of course is a cookie, how the cookie crumbles, who has gain wild magic into your hand. Each weaker foe reveals the top card of their deck. Defense, discard this to avoid an attack if you do gain a wild magic in your hand. So these guys are all based off wild magics. That's kind of neat. And now the fun part about these now seeing the characters always is awesome, just to begin with. Then now they start adding the familiars, like, ooh, cool, a little bit thematic. But now that the spell books are coming out, it's even more of that, like, ooh, I wonder if we're going to see spell books for some of these. I do wonder how we're going to end up getting spell books for the mailer characters, because anything that's in a base game, like, even if it's a character, if it was like, obviously, being out of judging sets, they're easy because they put the familiars in there. You just gotta release some extra promo cards, even if they're promos for the Kickstarters. But I wonder how Corey's gonna end up running them for the mailer characters. We have 7 total in this set, just because they're even harder to get a hold of. Because you can almost have to make like a special promo pack, but you save that for a later Kickstarter as an add-on. Like, hey, if you bought season 1 and 2, here's this, but then you almost don't want to release season 2's spellbook characters until after season 2 promos are done, because if they get released before they finish, then you're spoiling what some of them hidden characters might be. So that's kind of a tricky slope there. Like they could have obviously have put like the spellbooks for these characters in Satanic Panic, because these were going to be done before Satanic Panic releases. But, it's what it is. It'll be interesting to see. I'd love for every single Spell Wizard champion to get both a familiar and a spellbook at some point. Even the promo characters would be kind of cool too, just because if you did, like, I don't have the only 3 outside of Kickstarter promos. There's Spell Stud Slammer, who comes with a statue, and then there's the 2 that were based off Felicia Day and Will Wheaton. It'd be neat to get cards for those 2, because there are people that went down and collected them. Then the last one would have been El Collaborador, which came with the game set, the gamer kit, which we had. Porcius is familiar. We just have Porcius spellbook, but since those guys are kind of odd, but definitely could be something neat to have. Although they could add them as whatever, so anything can be mixed and matched. I just hope for the thematic stuff of it. All right, that is what we have for this. So probably won't have much more for Epic Spell Wars stuff until Satanic Panic hits later on. If I have any other news, I'll let you guys know. You guys have questions or anything you'd like to see, like me to talk about any other aspects of the games, let me know. I can always do new videos, come up with different ideas. See you guys later. Bye.